Hi and welcome to this month's Ask Your Coach. And this month's question comes from Joanne. And Joanne writes, I've always wanted to write a book. I'm full of ideas, I make a good start, but I never really get things off the ground and I doubt whether I'll ever finish my book. How do you stay focused and disciplined, especially when you're working full time? And how do you write regularly? Well, thank you, Joanne, for your question. And I've got 4 bits of advice that I would like to share with you today. The first thing is to actually take your book seriously. They say that there's a book in every one of us, and I so believe this, but it's those that really take the concept of their book and take the idea seriously and actually make it happen. Create a vision of what it will feel like, what it will be like to actually have your book in your hand, your book in print. Create the vision of where you're going and how that will feel. All through the ups and downs of writing my own book, I never lost the vision of how it would feel when the postman delivered my first copy. And all through the ups and downs and the periods when I wasn't writing, I never lost that vision. And that's what really kept me focused and motivated and kept me going all through the highs and lows. So create your vision and take your book seriously. The second thing is you have to believe, you have to adopt a can-do attitude. You have to believe that you can do this. And what I would like you to ask yourself is, what is it do you need to believe about yourself to make this book happen, to get this book written? What do you need to believe about yourself to write this book? Quite often when we embark on a journey such as writing a book, our inner critic loves to remind us of how silly we are, who do we think we are to write a book, or that we're not clever enough. And it really is about turning the volume down on the inner critic and really tuning into what I call your inner guide, your inner wisdom, your intuition. You have to believe you can do this. So ask yourself, what is my new belief? What does my belief need to be? And that needs to become the mantra of your day-to-day life. You need to be affirming this new belief as often as you can. Program your mind with a can-do attitude. The third thing is to get some support and some accountability. There is no doubt that when you have somebody there nudging you gently forward in the right direction, you will move forward 10 times quicker. So that support could come by the way of a writing group or somebody else that wants to write a book that you can pal up with. It might be finding a mentor or a coach to help you on your writing journey. But most importantly, don't embark on this journey alone. Find some support and accountability and you will get there far quicker. So the fourth tip is to create a writing schedule. So what I want you to do here is to think about how far you would want to come in, say, 6 months, and to plan your chapters out over that period of time, and then create a writing schedule. So it might be that you write every Wednesday evening or every Sunday afternoon, but get into a rhythm of doing this on a regular basis. The more you write, the more you'll want to write and the more you'll get done. The other thing to think about is to limit your distractions, especially when you're writing. And when you write from home, quite often there are lots of distractions, from the telephone to the internet, emails, even people around us. So think about where is the best place for you to write, because it might not be at home. You might want to consider going to the library, for example, or going to a cafe or even a friend's house. Just think about how you can limit the distractions around you, because if you're distracted, you will waste time and you won't get down to the nitty-gritty of writing. I hope that answers your question, Joanne. I wish you the best of luck with writing your book, and keep in touch with us so that we can share with everybody once you've completed it. That's it for this month, folks. If you haven't signed up to the Game of Life Club yet, then make sure you do and visit thegameoflife.co.uk. I'm Louise, life coach and author and founder of thegameoflife.co.uk.